I thought my kids came out tonight and played with a lot of energy. They were really up to just wanting to come and play well because our last outing we didn't really put forth our best performance. So I think there was a consciousness about just wanting to play really well. I thought they did so, and I don't really feel like we let our guard down. I just thought the Dominican really kind of buckled down and were able to make some shots and made some plays and made it a very interesting game. Being a very experienced club, we were able to just kind of stick with it, keep our composure, and stay right with it, right down to the end. I would have liked to seen us made a few more free throws because it probably wouldn't have made it as interesting down the back stretch. But nonetheless, you can't complain when you get the opportunity to move on.
Okay. Those questions for you. Obviously, big night tonight. What do you think helped kind of propel you to a performance like you had out there? And as your coach was saying, can your teammates that experience to kind of hang on there and not buckle as the game was starting to shift there a little bit?
Yeah, this is just a great experience. So I just came into the game with the mindset that like this is our second opportunity. Like we got another chance to show what we got, and I just ain't want to take it for granted, and neither did my team. And I just got to give Dominican credit for coming out there and playing hard because it seemed like they came in with the same mindset. Like this is another opportunity and it's another blessing to put your team in a position where you can win a championship. And both teams played their heart out.
All right, this question's for both you guys. Now, obviously, like in a tournament like this, you're facing teams that you've never faced before at all, sometimes in program history, let alone this season. How do you go into a game like this and prepare and are able to kind of come out victorious after, kind of not knowing anything about this team until Monday?
I'll be totally honest with you, and I kind of chuckle a little bit about it because we really just haven't been too serious about it. Obviously, you want to come and you want to play well and you want to win, but the season is such a long and grindy season, and we prepare hard every single night for everybody that we play. And I think this week we just approach it like, we're just going to go play, and we're going to play hard, and we'll just take the chips wherever they lay. And, we didn't really do a whole lot in terms of scouting report. I talked about a couple of things today in the hotel right before coming over. I wanted them just to come out and have fun and enjoy, and if we played well enough to win, I was happy with that. And if we didn't play well enough, as long as we gave a great effort, I was extremely happy. I would be happy with that too. But on another side, to answer your question, is that we've begun to play a lot of schools in New York. We played Modelphi this year. We played Pace this year. We actually played Southern New Hampshire this year. So we're going to begin to play more and more teams because we're trying to make a state that we're one of the better programs in the Eastern region. And I know there are a lot of really good teams up this way, so it gets us ready for conference play. We like it. It's a challenge. Obviously you got to learn how to play on the road and really deal with some tough situations and whistles, but it just makes you better down the long, in the long run.
Yeah, well, just to piggyback off of what he said, we didn't prepare like we usually do because he really gets deep in the detail when he scout reporting the team, and but he basically told us the basics before the game, and we really didn't need for him to go deep in the detail because we know what we had to do. We knew that this was a golden opportunity to win the championship and show the world what we got, and so he really didn't need to keep so we just went out there and played hard. So he did his job. He always do a good job scouting the team. So it's just up to us to go out there and put forth the effort because he can't play for us. So he just get us ready, scouting the team. But at this point, we pretty much know everything he gonna say. So
done it so many times.
Yeah, it's so many times. It's just routine.
We just want to have fun, though. This is about it's a great group of kids. I've had most of them the last 3 years. They've done a phenomenal job at turning this program around, and I just want to just have some fun with them. And you're one game away from possibly having a 20-win season, and one game away from possibly walking away with a championship. I never thought it would be this at this particular time, but if we can end this way, I don't think I could have asked for anything different.
All right, so now I know you guys keep talking about getting this other opportunity, and a lot of times happen with teams that come into a tournament such as this, they have a letdown because of the loss that potentially could have ended their season in their conference tournament. How tough is it for you guys to I guess, mentally and physically prepare for another round and another tournament and another chance at a championship?
I think our situation is a little different because, we had our tournament 2 weeks ago. So while most teams last week, they were playing their conference tournament, we were done. So we basically sat out a whole week and didn't do anything and just practiced this past week. So we gave the kids had a chance to kind of really, really see what it felt like to have been eliminated from your conference tournament and to let it marinate to say, wow, I wish we could have done this a little different. I wish I could have played a little better. I just wish we would have been able to advance. So now when you come in this opportunity here, because, and I think I kind of set the stage and the tone for it is that, we're not going to be overly serious about it. We're going to go have a good time, but we're going to play hard. But it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to still kind of cash in on some of the goals that you set out for at the beginning of the year and to play for a championship. So I think it's all relative, but at the same time, it's kind of has worked in our favor because we had a chance to kind of let go a lot of that emotion and get away from basketball. A lot of them didn't even come to the gym that week that we were off. And then we come back, and now it's just like, hey, let's get back into it. It took about 3 days just to get them back in practice mode because we had been away for about 4 weeks.
Well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I got in the gym and got a few shots up myself. So I ain't take a whole week off, but I came and got some shots up. Obviously, I shot the ball pretty well tonight. And when you're in the gym a lot, it shows in the game. So that's about it.
All right, so as you said before, you're one game away from winning a championship, and you get the other opportunity to take home a championship this year. What are you going to take from today's game and build off your successes according to tomorrow's championship, and what areas are you looking to improve on going into tomorrow when you have to play Caldwell?
Well, I think the execution can be a lot better. Execution can be better. I think we can defend a lot better as well. But again, like I said, when I really haven't really detailed the scouting report and decided what we're going to take away and what we're going to let them have and what situations we're going to try to force them into. I may do a slightly little better job tomorrow, but there's really not a lot of time to do a whole lot because you play a 4 o'clock game. You just kind of want to get a few nuggets and just put them out there, and then both teams are going to kind of be in the same situation. They're not going to know everything about us. We're not going to know everything about them, and it's just going to be a matter of which kids just kind of step up and make plays on tomorrow.
Yeah, we basically set it up, man. It's execution and playing better defense, and it's coming with a supreme effort because this is a championship. So that's just all or nothing. So let's go at it. So
last hurrah, baby.
Yeah, so it's time to rock out, baby. It's time to play.